Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Addiction Adares. And we are part 30 today. It's the 20th of December. And yeah, it's another lovely day, but still overcast, but the heat is coming back. So we're getting back to the temperature again. So, hate the hot weather. I much prefer the cool weather. So, yeah. So, please remember, I'm not a part of AA or NA. Okay, gotta say this every time, repetitive. And just like they are not a part of me, I'm not a part of them, but I do use their literature just for today, green and gold, all those fancy things. All right, so before we get started on that, let's do the just for today, and then there's also a joke. Right, so the thought for the day is being sober doesn't mean your life ends. Because remember, a lot of addicts, oh, but now I can't go party, I can't do this, I can't do that, whatever. Excuses. Okay, so let's go. Thought for the day. Being sober doesn't mean your life ends. No, it means your life is now just starting. Enjoy every sober day. And then there's a little funny that I was asked. Yeah, I think it's quite stupid but funny. Right. What do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? A stick. It's one of those so stupid, but it's funny. But anyway, so right. So we're reading today from December the 20th. Hey, you, Freya, don't even think about it. Okay. There's another dog coming, so there's going to be noise. So I'm going to pause. Right, so it's not another dog that's coming, it's Freya's favorite that's coming. Alright. So zoom out so you guys can see. She's gonna go berserk when these horses come past. What? There she goes. That's it. Anything that's towing a trailer, a motorbike, or the horses drives her absolutely bonkers. Yes, I'm only getting grey, eh? Man, ancient body. What? There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. What? What are you shouting at? What are you shouting at? Oh, silly dog. Here comes the poor horses. There goes the poor horses. And Freya's going crazy. Stupid dog. But anyway, now you got the little bloody nyapper next door going mold too. Hey, hey, enough. It's done, it's gone, they're gone, they're finished. Now you got your little one next door barking because of you. Right, so let's carry on. Okay, so December 20, overcoming self-obsession. Right, so in living the steps, we begin to let go of our self-obsession. Basic text, page 97. Many of us came to the program convinced that our feelings. What? I lost my place, sorry. Many of us came to the program convinced that our feelings, our wants, and our needs were of the utmost importance to everyone. You know, as it says, there are many of us, and I've worked in many rehabs, and you get so many self absorbed people that come in, that the world has to revolve around you. I mean, seriously. The one rehab I worked in, and this to me was the funniest of the funniest. I mean, some of you older addicts and that will know that. I mean, some of us have spent time on the streets and stuff like that. We had this young lady come in. She must have been about mid-20s, straight from the streets. First thing she complained about was her bed. Her bed was too hard. Then come dinner time, she complained she doesn't eat this and she doesn't eat that. I was like, but you just come from the streets and you're complaining about your bed. You obviously weren't on the streets long enough, were you? Yeah, I'm like, seriously. I mean, I was on the streets for almost, you see, just over 2 years, man. And I mean, come on now. So yeah, right. Let's carry on. Yeah, you got people driving. Anyway, we had practiced a lifetime of self-seeking, self-centered behavior, and believing it was the only way to live. The self-centeredness does cease just because we stop using drugs. Perhaps we attend our first NA function and are positive that everyone in the room is watching us, judging us, and condemning us. We may depend, uh, we may demand that our sponsor be on call to listen to us whenever we want. Now, I want to stop there. Now, I used to have sponsees as well. You know, after a while, it gets annoying when they're phoning you at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. And the thing is, you know, self-centeredness. Oh, I want to use, man. I want to use. I want to drink. I want to do this. You know, then you tell them, so, but what do you want me to do about it? You know, because now you really know they've used. I mean, they're phoning you at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the freaking morning. You know, so a tip for you sponsors out there, you know, that have sponsees. Switch your phone off when you go to bed. Because if you allow it, they're going to phone you at all hours of early freaking hours of the morning. Switch your phone off. And this is not being ugly, this is called tough love and also having boundaries. You as a sponsor, you need to know your boundaries as well. That you can say, click, no. Alright, let's try to read that again. We may demand that our sponsors be on call to listen to us whenever we want, and they in turn may gently suggest that the world does not revolve around us. As I said, you as a sponsor are allowed to give out boundaries. Okay. The more we insist on being the center of the universe, the less satisfied we will be with our friends, our sponsor, and everyone else. Freedom from self-obsession can be found through concentrating more on the needs of others and less on our own. Start helping people, you know, that's, you know, doing things for others. You know, a lot of times, especially people that go back to, you know, mom and dad's house afterwards, you know, like I say to them, you know, wash the dishes, you know. I mean, this is why you do it in rehabs. Most rehabs, anyway, is that you're washing dishes, you make your own bed, you know, as to teach you to actually look after yourself, you know. Hey, don't think about it. And but yeah, okay. Anyway, wait, wait, wait. Less on our own. Yeah, cook mom and dad dinner one night. You know, they'll appreciate that. You like you won't believe, eh? And yes, I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday, just because I got two of them. All right, just in case anybody was wondering. Okay. When others have problems, we can offer help. When newcomers need rides to meetings, we can pick them up. When friends are lonely, we can spend time with them. When we find ourselves feeling unloved or ignored, we can offer the love and attention we need to someone else. We can only give what we have by giving. Yeah, that one. We can only keep what we have by giving it away. Right. We need someone else. In giving, we receive much more in return. And that's a promise we can trust. As you know, one of the big things is that you can only, the more that you give, is the more that you'll receive. What am I hearing? Trolley. I was wondering why Freya is sitting there staring very intently. Right, anyway, just for today, I will share the world with others, knowing they are just as important as I am. I will nourish my spirit by giving of myself. Right. You've got to be very careful though when you are giving of yourself and you are sharing with others. Okay? Is that it is good to share and, you know, give what you've learned, especially if you're a sponsor and that you've been in recovery for a while, you know. But it's also sometimes very important just to remember that sometimes just being an ear to listen to is more important than talking. It's like I said there, by giving your loneliness and that to somebody else, you know, by being with them, so then you don't feel lonely and they don't feel lonely. So it's very important to remember that some situations are just being there to listen to someone, just bitch and moan is important. You know, sometimes some people, some of us, most of us, all of us, just need someone just to offload to. We don't need your advice. I don't want you to tell me what you've done or whatever like that. I just want you to listen to me bitch. And it's very important that we can do that with people. You know, have somebody to do that with. So remember, in signing off, that I like I like to tell people a lot as well, is that remember family. At the end of the day, when everybody else has run away, family is the only one that's left. The family will always be there. Yeah, they might be there with a bit of a pinch of salt because you screwed them over so many times. But if you really mean it and you really want it, I'm telling you, family will be there to catch you when you fall. Peace be with you all. God bless. Adios.